welcome on in. How are we doing? Did that start playing music? It did. It picks a really quiet song every single time. I'm always saying, I'm like, did it start? It's meant to have started on its own. I don't know if it did. Also, we're going to change that color to white. Because it's difficult for you to read the blue. I need to change it so that just stays white above my head permanently, I think. It's nice to have it match everything, but I just think it's a little bit too difficult to read when it goes to some of the colors. Like the throne over there, or... yeah, that way. That's really difficult to read. Those are designed to match like the brand colors. Like that one there's to match like Spreadshirt and stuff like that. Might take a little bit of rethinking on some of these. White just seems to work best, doesn't it, right? Coming in with everybody getting TNT straight away. There you go. So 154 users. You all just got some TNT. That's all automated. Cool. It works. Like it's meant to. See? I know how to do some things every now and then. I've still got so many things to fix though. And Angelic Wanderer with a 5-stream streak. Yippee! Nice. That one I haven't sorted yet. That's still on the list. But I started my new course this week, so I've not really had time to go through anything stream related in the meantime. Also, this is so quiet, this music. Is it really quiet on your end? Oh no, it's turned it down for me. We'll skip that song. It's just super quiet anyway, isn't it? Seems like it. Unless I've got Spotify turned down. No. Okay, that's fine. Boom, boom, boom. And Jolly Wanderer coming in with the 5 gift subs. Happy September. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. They've gone to Anathra, Necroscorus, I think that's how you'd say it. Damp Twig, Mama Melissa, and Plasma Bruh. Nice. I suppose we better get in and give you some TNT for that, right? Let's do it. Let's jump into the game. So let's go there. I did a tiny bit of mapping like last night. That's about it. Other than that, I've not been in the world. Okay. Oh, there was one other thing I did do as well, and I'll show you that now before I forget. Because look at those FPS, they're super low, and I figured this might be contributing to it. Because this was full. Like around here, the bamboo is like it was full. So I've just put lava in there so that everything burns up for now. I'm not collecting cactus or bamboo or sugarcane. It's just all getting burned. But that's okay for now. I think the reason it's kind of framey at the moment is I forgot to close and relaunch OBS and Minecraft and stuff before stream. It's fine though. So let's go get some TNT. I also need to check whether we did the monthly stuff, because I don't think we did. No. So we had 7, because when Angelic Wanderer did the first one, it went up to 8, which means it was on 7 previously. So I need to put 7 in there from last time. That I evidently forgot, because I'm really good at that. And then we need to do monthly set 7. There you go. So the monthly is set to 7, and then at the end of the stream we will up it to however many it should be, because the daily will be going up and then get added to that. Right, so we need this box, we need to grab that one, this, look at that. It's I could have just done copy paste there. Jeez, far too generous, far too What day are we on? 2024, and it's the 5th of the 9th. I should know that. I was typing today in my daily notes for my learning. And then we go in there and we grab 5 of them. This. Can they go in there? Wait, no, that's the redeem, so it goes in that one. Bam! There we go. There we go. Finally, someone else is streaming. Flash, welcome in. How are you doing today? Are you good? Right. Yep, we're good. Get this. I know what I'm doing. I'm definitely not a little all over it. I am missing an ender chest, though. I've only got 41 of them. Don't know where the other one's gone. So yeah, last stream we were working on this and building all this up, and I decided that needs raising up to like that height all the way along here, to the extent I think I'm going to move that path onto this section here so that it kind of bridges over that way and marries along there, and then there's a path that brings you down into this, and you kind of go either up and then back down, or we'll figure it out somehow. That's probably what we're going to do. Lurk, it's a weird day. Enjoy the lurk. Hopefully it's not weird in a bad way. No. But if it is, hopefully it sorts itself out soon as well. So yeah, we've kind of ran out of stone for that, I think. I don't think we've got much left. Half a shulker plus however much is in there. Yeah, it's not a great deal of stone. So we're going to have to go collect some more of that. Which isn't a problem. Not a problem at all. Carrots, they can go in there. Let's grab some brackets. And I think, just to start off, because I said what we were going to do, is we're going to do a little bit of mapping. Like pretty much every single stream, we'll just do a few maps here and there. Because we have quite literally thousands of them to do. And if I don't do a little bit here and there, it's going to take forever. Or the alternative is I spend probably like 4 streams doing nothing but mapping the end. And I think that would get a little dull. Lizzie Bear, welcome on in. I discovered YouTube channel today and figured I'd stop by and see you live. Well, thank you so much. I did see the follow earlier on, like a few hours ago. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, we are actually live on both. So if you prefer Twitch or YouTube, whichever platform is your preference, you're good to go. But welcome on in. Stalcord, welcome on in. How are you doing as well? On both, no less. something, you and large maps. What? I would never make a large map. I have no idea what you mean. It's so tiny, this map. Look, it's so tiny that it's created spawn spots. So yeah, I did like a little run there and just fix some of them. I've got to do those 3. I think we'll do those first. How many hardcore worlds were lost to mapping? Just 1, I think. Angelic Wanderer over on the tube of you as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we only lost 1 to mapping, right? With the boat. I don't think we lost any more doing it. Right, so we're going to do 3 maps north of this. And that is going to be basically 1 map to the left. So there. Just wanted to make sure I was following over there as well. Ah, that's fair. That's very much appreciated. It does go a long way to helping the channel. I mean, there's other super easy ways to help as well with the channel, like nudge nudge wink wink likes. And I'm kidding, but if you do, feel free to. It does help a great deal. Helps other people find the channel, and then we start to grow the community and have more fun with more people, and we do silly things as always. Like more games nights and stuff like that. They're going to be on the way. Now that I've got a regular schedule set up with things. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can do them on Fridays. Because what I used to do the games nights on Thursdays. And I was like, I've just committed to doing Thursday streams. But the reason I used to do them on Thursdays was because I had half-day Fridays, like back when I was in work. And it was just a nice way of doing it. Now I can actually just do them on the Fridays. So that'll be good. Joe, girl, thank you for the follow. You may not in. Whoop! I just skedaddled on past it. There we are. Oh, I didn't go past it. I was just slightly next to it. There's even new golf courses to try for the next one. Ooh, nice. So yeah, on the games nights we play things like Among Us, golf with your friends, and then we play some Jackbox after that as well. But yeah, golf with your friends is really, really fun. And if there's more courses for it, that's pretty cool. Might have to see if I can try arrange one for tomorrow, possibly. So I've been quite fortunate with this course starting this week. I've managed to actually keep ahead of my KPIs and like my targets each day. So it means I'm not currently having to spend as much time in evenings focusing on it. As it gets a little bit more intense and we move into different modules and content, that's definitely going to change though. I've just been quite fortunate that the stuff we're going through at the moment, which is like all the basics and essentials of HTML, I've kind of dealt with some of that before, so got through it fairly quickly. Which is good because it's also given me a lot of time to double down on my note taking with all of the HTML, especially because I've started using a new note taking app called Obsidian. I'd never heard of it before. I discovered it, was it yesterday, the day before? And it is really, really good. It uses Markdown, so it's basically simple plain text notes. You can paste in images into there and it'll use a link to display them. But all of the notes that you've got are all controlled in a folder in the background. And it's just, as I say, plain text notes. It's great. Say if you're using other note managers, like Evernote, Notion, things like that, they can be a little bit overly complex, and unfortunately a lot of them, if you don't continue to pay subscriptions to some of the services, you'll lose access to all your notes. This, however, is stored locally on your machine, to the point you don't even need to use Obsidian to alter the notes. You can just open them up as text files in Notepad or Word or anything you want like that. What's really clever about it is it allows you to link all of your notes together, and then it can create like, it's essentially like a graph of it's like a web of all of your notes, and it shows you how they're all linked and stuff like that. I won't get into it too much because it's still something I'm trying to get used to and get my head around fully. But what I have used of it so far is really, really good. Okay, so we need to go up to... Oh wait, actually. Yeah, if we just follow the path, we'll get to it. So this path, for those that don't know, is the original path we took to find our first set of wings. Which are the ones we are wearing right now, in fact. They tend to be the ones I keep on. We always name my first pair of wings in a world Lazarus. which is the title of my favourite song from Porcupine Tree. It's just, I don't know why it started, I can't remember. But since I did it the first time, it just kind of stuck, and that's what they get called every time now. Speaking of, yeah, they're fine. Not even close to being broken. Right, so hopefully we should soon be coming into range. Yeah, there it is. And we needed to do... Oh, what... We needed to go right, and then was it... I know we got to do 2 to the right of it. Or was it 2 to the right and 2 south? It's got to be north of it, right? I think. I didn't pay enough attention. That wasn't very clever of me. I'm pretty sure it's the 2 north of these. Yeah, it looks like it'll fill in the gap there between those. Fingers crossed. I really should pay more attention when I'm going to fill in like little sections like that where I have to go in multiple cardinal directions. Just realised why the music sounds really quiet. My headset was turned down. Just glanced over at it then and I'm like, wait, that's on minus 32 decibels. I normally have it around minus 25. No wonder I can't hear anything. And I only realised that not because of the music, but because when I was flying then I was like, this wind sounds kind of quiet. I can only hear it a little bit more than that. That would be why. Okay, good. I did do it the right way. That goes there, that goes there, there, and there. Cool. Hostile mob sounds down too. Probably, it wouldn't surprise me. Bet you they are. No, they're turned up. They're turned up. I was just thinking as soon as you said it, I was like, actually, they might be because I used the ender at the end of last stream, I think, wasn't it? Okay, so if we get this one, we do 2 north of it. We go east and then do 3. So 2 north. And then 3 to the... Well... Not 3 to the east. No, that's too many. And I know this seems daft that I'm doing it like this, but... It's just a way of making sure I don't accidentally map too many in the wrong place. So 2 north, go east, and then do 3 south. As long as I can find where this map is. Once we've got this area filled out on the map, doing the rest of it will be really easy because we can just do it in big sections, like a big strip at a time. The reason this has been so awkward is because we pathed out that initial, or mapped out that initial path, should I say. It's over there. It's that one, isn't it? Nope. It's here. So 2 to the north. And then we go east. And I've been thinking as well about this map. Obviously, the idea initially was that I was going to put it inside of a build that I'd kind of already designed for the previous hardcore world, or one of the previous hardcore worlds. It was a build that I designed to go around the mob farm, which is why I was going to do the, what were we going to call it, like 31 by like 10 or something like that, whatever it was, because that would have been like a really nice size to fit inside of that build, which would have fit in really well with the start of this area. Now that we've decided to do this ridiculous 61 circular map, it's not going to fit inside that build anymore. And I've also had a thought that any build that we put on here that's going to be big enough to cover a 61 by 61, a 61 diameter, not 61 by 61, a 61 diameter circle is going to look really out of place. Like, think about it. Like, look at the size of that. So from there to there is only half of it. So you've got to go the same distance in all four directions. If we put it over here, I think it's going to look slightly out of place. I don't think it'll work. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting it on the main island instead. Chibi, welcome on in. Also, what is that? Oh, it's a plant. Because of the torch. Sorry, I got hiccups. It looked like it was a crafting table or something. I was like, oh, don't tell me I left a crafting table over there. I haven't. We're all good. So that one goes there. Look at that. So yeah, I think I'm going to put this on the main island. So let's, like, we've done a few maps there. We'll say that that's all we're going to do on the map for now. Tell you what, while we are here though, let's fix our wings. Which does mean we are going to turn those mob sounds down. Oop, wrong one. Same time. Oh, look at that. Got an Enderman head. We've probably missed out on so many Enderman heads because they fall straight into the dispenser system. Or just dropper system, isn't it? Not dispenser, sorry. You knew what I meant. Oh, did I miss a Tuesday stream? You didn't. I started a new course this week, so that's why the schedule has changed. However, I actually had plans for a family member's 40th birthday on Tuesday, so we didn't stream Tuesday. So you didn't miss that. Space, welcome on in. Yeah, I was hoping to try fit in an alternate stream on either Monday or Wednesday. But because of the new course I've started, I was like, do you know what? I'll actually spend some time focusing on that and we'll leave it for the time being. So yeah, not missed anything. Don't think I actually tweeted that out or anything. I think I just posted it on my Discord. So, let's see. If we say... Because we need that there for killing it. We could maybe put the map up in the air. Like, how far out are these? These are like 70 or so, aren't they? Oh, they're 90. That's like 90 blocks out. No, don't think about it. I'm not making it that big. Because what's that? Is it 96? No, I'm not making a 96 radius map. That would just be... That would totally destroy the world. But yeah, we can't really put it below this island. I think it'd look odd there. How could we... We could maybe get rid of the whole island. It'd mean we can't kill withers here anymore. Because how far would it come out here? It'd be to around there. So that's how far out we'd be. So it's like a third of the way to those. Could look kind of interesting because it's just inside of this ring actually. It's a shame there's no like consistency in the height of those. Unless we make cliffs. Everyone's like, what? You make cliffs? That doesn't sound right. So you got what? 31 there. Which one's the lowest one? It's going to be that one, isn't it? Yeah, so you're going to go from here. So it's not that far, really. So if we did do something with those, you'd have to go like pretty steep. Suppose what we could do, we can clear this central area out and figure out the shape of it. Let's go get some blocks. What can we use in the meantime? Let's just grab a load of netherrack. We don't need that much. How many have we got? We've only got 8 of them. Considering how much... Right, in fact, we've got 31 shulker heads, right? We've got 33 troll heads. Jeez. But 31 shulkers. Let's see how many shulkers I've killed compared to how many endermen I've killed. So, shulkers, we have killed 414. And we have, what was it, 31 shulker heads? Enderman. We've killed 4,656. And we've got 8 enderman heads. Ridiculous. You killed 1 frog. That poor frog. That poor frog. Killed 1 pig as well. And I know which pig that was. It was at the beginning of the game when we needed food. So we killed one of the pigs on the island. It was over here. Which was silly. Because I thought it was the only pig. And I was like, oh, well, I can't breed it anyway. Yeah, no, it turns out there was another pig. And that's been here since the day we started the world. We should probably take it over there, right? I think it's about time. Let's go put it in... Well, actually, I can't put it in the pen. That's something else I discovered. I'll show you now. While we take a... Oh, actually, I don't know what we're going to call them. They need a name. And no, I'm not calling them Babe. Sir Bacon. To be fair, in one of the previous worlds, we had a pillager called Kevin Bacon. Could call him Kevin. See? There you go. Same thought process. Come on. In one of the others, we had Chris P. Bacon as well. But I discovered something about this. It doesn't work. Watch. Look at this, look. They can climb over it. The reason that works normally is because you're doing it on a fence and you can jump onto the carpet or the moss on top of a fence, and they can't because the Pathfinder doesn't let them go over the fence. With this, it's just a leaf block, so it lets them go straight over the top of it. I was like, oh no. So we need to redesign this slightly somehow. And I've had an idea about using double moss carpet in this edge here. It could work because if there's double carpet there, they won't pathfind over the top of it. So that could be an option if we want to keep this aesthetic of the little hedge rather than putting in a wall, which I kind of think I want to do. It works, right? It's the same as along here. I'm going to change some of this out for hedgerow as well. Yeah. I flew over here to sort some out, and they were just wandering around, so let's do that. Alternatively, a larger hedge. See, I thought about that, but the problem is I want it to be a short hedge so that you can see in, and yeah, I just think a larger one kind of takes away the vibe we're going for with it, unfortunately. Because we did try that. Can you put wheat in the hand of an armor stand and make it attract the animal? Never tried that. I don't think so, but I suppose let's science it. Let's see. So we'd have to get an armor stand that has a potato as well. Oh, I can't pick it up. There you go. Right, how do we put it into the armor? Oh, I've not got an armor stand pack on. Yeah, I don't have an armor stand pack on yet. Didn't think about that one. Yeah, I've still not found the... Well, I say I've not found, I've not actually looked properly. I've not found a pack to use at the moment. One second. Also, I didn't notice you got the 10 stream streak. At least the streak isn't broken, yay! I missed that. It's alright. So. Why is OBS telling me there was an overload? It's like encoding overload. I'm like, there's no encoding overload. You've not missed a single frame. That's really weird. I don't understand. Now let me reset them stats and I'll keep an eye on them. Because yeah, I've not missed any frames. Also, I didn't even pause the game. We could have been attacked or anything then. Buy some of these. Boop. It didn't even try to attack me after I shot it. It's like, nah, that's fine. Wait, are armor stands on Java not able to hold stuff? Nope. They don't even have arms. You need a pack just to give them arms. See? Everybody's always like, Java's the best, it's got all of the best things, and it's like, no. Both versions have their own good things. There's definitely a big difference between them. Alright, so let's say we just go up here for now. Oh, jeez, hiccups. Alright, so you're gonna go on that. Right. This. We've got to go out 31, and I've already gone out 1, so just go out 30 like that. This isn't the position it's going to go in, by the way, at this level, I don't think. This is just me figuring it out to see what we can do. Played a Battle Royale for a real long time, and now the UI makes me mad. So used to Java. Bedrock. Why did I read that as Battle Royale? There is a big difference between the UIs for sure. Like, one of the things for me is that I can't use my mouse to get out of this inventory now. I have to press escape. There's no little X there. Because I have like the buttons for jumping and flying and all that on my mouse. So it's kind of handy to go in my inventory and then do that. I can tab out because I've got that on my mouse, thankfully. But if you don't have that assigned to your mouse button, yeah, you have to actually escape or tab out. It's really annoying. Has your course started now? It has, yes. It started on Monday. I don't have any torches, which isn't great because this is going to start being spawnable. We're going to have to go get some torches. Oh no, we broke it already. Oh wait, what am I doing? It doesn't have to be spawnable. We only need to do the outer ring. I don't need to do the full thing. Jeez! Getting ahead of myself. Nearly fell in. Oh joy! Sarcasm, it's supposed to get up to 36 degrees today where I'm at. Ugh. Ugh. No thank you. You can keep that. I mean, you are so lucky. Right, let me open up plots. I did open that up with a 61 diameter circle already. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the circumference of this thing. Well, we're going to attempt to. I'll probably mess it up. So that is 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Yeah. I thought it was from last time, but I wanted to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so there's the 11. And then it's 4. 2. Then a 3. Then a 1. Then a 2. And then there's just a bunch of 1s. And how many is there? It's 7. 6, 2, 6, 7. It's 7 of them. It's 1. Just to make it easier so I can see exactly what we're up to. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're just repeating the same thing, so it's 2, looks like we're missing some frames here. Why is running in the back? There's literally nothing else running. Right, so it was 2 and then a 1, wasn't it? And it's a 3. So we got 2, 1, 3. A 2. And it's 4. And then it's the 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should put us right in line with the center, which it hasn't done. As you can tell, that's the center. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, that's wrong then. Come wrong somewhere. There. Wait, no, that's right. Ugh. I hate making conferences like this. Have you learned much on the course? So far, yeah, it's been pretty good. Been getting on quite well. Shh, Ricky's thinking, don't distract him. What? You'd never distract me. You couldn't distract me if you tried. I'm like totally all over this. So it is 0:31. So I got an idea. What Y level is it at? Okay. Ah, my face. Right. See, exactly. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. I'm just undistractable. You're back. Welcome on back. See, that's wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So that has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2. 3, then a 1, then a 2, and it's all the ones. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I just miscount them earlier on? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. No. Why does that work then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4. Doon. Zach coming on in with the raid. Welcome on in. How are you doing? The bearded donut. Zach and his community sneaked in without paying for entry. What? It's a good job I don't charge. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? How did you sneak through? Oh, look at that. They're getting sneaky. They've got an underscore in it. Let's just say goodbye to them. Oh wait, I don't even know if it did. No, like that's why I couldn't ban them. I got beat to it. But welcome on in, everyone. How are you doing? How was the stream? What are we getting up to today? Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't have a chance to drop in earlier. And SLG coming on in with the bits. Thank you so much. Appreciated. I was Julia fast. Honestly, just like, pow, done. Like, dealt with it. Finished Power Wash Sim with a DC. Nice. I've seen you've been playing that quite a bit. Is it good? I've heard very mixed things about that, but it seems like quite a lot of people enjoy it, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we're trying to count out some of these because I totally messed up. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3. Then a 1. Then a 2. See, so that's what is going on here? Oh, wait. I've just made this too big. You have plenty of tool breaks, 23 to be exact. Nice. Mixed, I've only heard positive. Yeah, I've heard a few mixed things about it. But I have heard mainly positive. That's why I've kind of been like just taking it with a pinch of salt, like with a few negative reviews I have heard. Just realized would thanks. Because what did we say we were doing? Was it 31? Like, I've done 31 or 31 there. I can't remember if that is actually how many we were doing. I didn't mean to go that way. Why did I do that? I was meant to go to the map to count it out, not go back to the overworld. Wrong maps. Jeez. Is there a derp to be had? Possibly. Ew. Dilla, no. Thank you for those. You just mean. Oh! I forgot to turn the mob sounds back on. Whoops. I was like, why is that gas so quiet? That's why. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Okay, yeah, going back through the portal, that does count, I guess. Okay, so if I go on to that one there, I've just pressed my 15-minute timer. So we got 15 minutes on the word ban, and we're not allowed to say a little navigational piece of paper. Time to run. Have a great stream. Catch you later, Zach. As always, thank you for bringing your wonderful community over. It's always appreciated. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. So, let me get 31 of them. Because I want to check that we have got enough of these pieces of paper. So we're going from the center there. And that's why it's not meant to be 31, it's meant to be 30. I knew it. Ouch. So you're allowed to describe how the pixels in your character is created and put together in a type of image. I use a PNG for my files. All my skins are PNGs. Look, if you go in there and we go on to this and we go pick from library, yeah, they're all PNGs. It's a good try. Yeah, I gotta tear this down. It's in the wrong place. It's meant to be from there. Is good. Thanks. What we're going to? You have? Oh, I think Space already has one in mind, right?
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises?
Oh, jeez. SLG gifted a sub to Liara. Thank you so much for that. And you just kicked off a train. Got scared by Goddess. You can't decide. What? What? There's loads. There you go. Let me have a look. And what I'll do, I'll even... I don't think I've set up buttons to move my camera around. If I do that, though. I'll get it out of the way so you can see them all. You want me to pick? Okay, well, we got to go with the one that you had me design, I guess, right? Oh, you're going with the Merroy. Okay. That's fine. Where is it? I've gone blind. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. You changed your mind. Now, there's a thing with these. There's no transparency. So if I get rid of my armor like that, well, I still have full legs. They're just it's just black pixels. It's kind of a shame. But we still got the beard and the lovely hair and the flowers, and yeah, it's still cool. Great minds think alike. You're all like, the Merroy. It's still pretty. It is. I do still like it. It's just, I wish there was transparency on Java with the skins. It's like when, like the Mini Roy. I can't do the Mini Roy and it look mini now. It's just gonna look odd. Because it's gonna just be one leg that's got design on, and then the rest of it's just black pixels for the rest of the body. So it looks really weird. Oh no! Hooray! Doom, doom, doom. Space coming on in with a gift sub. They gone to Stalker, Just Loopy, Aladar, Flash, and Echo. And it sounded like you just kicked it over to another level onto Hype Train too, because yippee! With the little turrets, portal turrets. Did the little train go across and stuff? I don't know if it's working. Can I say maple? I can say maple. That's a totally different word. Thank you for that, Space. That's very, very kind. I can't believe I built this in the wrong place. I would never do something like that. It was one block out. Like, who would ever build anything by one block out? Like, no. It's never happened before. Apart from many times. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can go right. Bring that back up. I'm basically going to do it like this, I think. So we do, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 3. 3, and it's 2. Nope, it's 2 there. And it's 3. And it's 1. Then it's 2. So if we do that on each of the sides, we can just connect them up really easily then. What is the plan for today's stream anyhow? So we are going to be making this platform, which is going to act as the area to place our very big circular directional thing. Who would ever build anything the way they want the first time is my question. That's true. Just build a small creeper farm in the long term over the ocean. Can't land on one single block to save my life. I don't know how you do it. Too much practice. That's all it is. I've done this way too many times. Grumpy face. It was a good try though. It was a good try. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it was 2 and then 3. And then 1 and then 2. Do the same that side, and then just simple one-line connections. I don't know what that was, that noise. Oh, it was... Thanks. Ah, actually had me looking and everything. Show me. No, thank you, it's appreciated. And then it's a 1 and then 2. Hello. GG? We GG? I guess so.
Thank you.
Thank you. And it should say, so there you go, you got like 3 passengers. There's Angelic Wanderer with 200 bits. And then it should also say you like the gift subs as well. There you go. With 2,500 gift subs, that's a lot of gift subs. Clearly, that's pulling in the wrong number. I'm super generous. Nope. That's I think that's a little bit beyond generous. That's that would be you need to get your head checked. Either that or you've won the lottery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that was the 2, and then it's a 3, isn't it? Then it's a 1, and then it's a 2. Doo, 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 doo. Cal, late for the train as usual. Walk one in, buddy. How are you doing? Also, we need to go give people some TNT. So what is that? That's 48 months. Cal, you know what 48 months is, don't you? That's ridiculous. You made it to 2,500 gift subs. It was epic. It was. Oh, I tell you what, it's about to run ads as well. So let's take a proper break. I'll run Casino Corner and I'll see you in a second. And then we'll come back and sort these. It's done that thing where it's not changed scene again. But I'm not going to press it again because the last time we did that, it started running ads all over the place because Twitch was being really weird. I think what it's done is it's got confused because it's starting some ads and it's not actually ran them properly. So I'll tell you what, if I go on to... Yeah, go on the break scene. Let me turn off the fact it's going to try run ads, and we'll just manually go to the break scene and out scenes. No, there's no give commands as of yet. Once it's been updated and we've got that as a possibility, I'll add them in. But yeah, it's not possible currently, unfortunately. I mean, you could always use rocker coins to give people stuff. that is a possibility. Right, I'll give you another 10 seconds. Who won, by the way? I heard it. Somebody won on the slots, didn't it? Oh, it was Cal taking back his input. Didn't actually make any profit. That's done for me. Cool. Right, we'll jump back in then. Because yeah, ads are kind of the worst. But I think what it is, why it's kind of crashing out when we were going to the break then, is because when I've pressed to my break scene, I've got a load of stuff in the background, so it'll automatically run the advert, start casino corner, and change to the break scene and all that kind of stuff. But because I wasn't keeping an eye on when the ads are meant to run, or when Twitch are going to run the ads, should I say, so that we can get in before them, because they start, when I try to run mine, the bot goes, I can't do that because there's already ads on. It's like, I don't want to run the ads. So what I think I might need to do is remove the ads automatically from that. I'll just have to figure them out as we go. Because yeah, they're a pain. Such a pain. Right, what were we doing? We've got... Let me check. Right, so we do need to do... 1, 1 there, 5 there, and then I'll do cows after that because it's got quite a few that I need to do. So SLG, you get 1 there for the gift of Lee. Space. I put that in the wrong box then. We go in there that way. And then Cal, you get, what's it, 48? Jeez. So many. Thank you so much. There we go. And then we've got to put them in the box as well. Probably need a way to try to automate this. I don't know how to do it though. I know I've got it set up like into my back Discord channel for me. Actually, did I do it that way? Do it that way. What's in my mind here? Then we got space. Not soap. Space. Suey Weebs. Yep. Oh, jeez. I've been typing so much today that I'm even worse than usual. All over the place. And it was 48 months, wasn't it? What the heck? There we go. Bam. Done. And there was a timer went off during the middle of that break time. And I realised obviously I was on a break, so I'm still not going to say the navigational piece of paper for a little while. Could also describe... I didn't hear that. What were you talking about? A navigational piece of paper that will show me where things are in the world in the end. But no, I was saying like the timer went off while I was on the break. So obviously I missed like a minute or so of it. Which is why I'm still not saying it for a minute. Surely a compass, that tells you which direction stuff is. I mean, that's true. Compass does. You're not wrong. Well, I suppose in Minecraft, it only tells you which way spawn is. It's not that useful, I don't find. Especially if you've got coordinates on, because you know where 0, 0 is. How about a needle on a leaf? That'd be an interesting one if we could do that. That'd be like nature's compass though, wouldn't it? Which is a mod, for those that don't know. And what you can do is you can create a compass using saplings. And it points you in the direction of biomes. So you can actually tell it which biome you want to locate. And it'll point to the closest one. Which is pretty cool. Oops. It's not one I use though. Probably should. It would have saved me a lot of time in the past at points. Right, so I need to do that one and daily up. There you go. Have you ever thought about hosting a realm or a server? I have had servers in the past. Yeah, I've had, what, 3 seasons of Bedrock server. We had a couple of seasons of Java server, and we also had like a multi-server, which had like mini games on, a plot world, and yeah. So we had Rocktropolis, which was the Java one, and then we had Rockersville, which was the Bedrock one. I'd love to play with you if you ever started one again. I do hope to start one again at some point, kind of soonish, maybe. It's just it's getting it all set up and things like that, and having the time to. But it's one I do hope to do, because I do miss SMP play. But yeah, we kind of took like a little break just to do some solo stuff for a while. Now that this world's kind of taking shape and we've got a decent amount into it, it could be a possibility that we end up going and setting something like that up again. But yeah, all of them have been like super fun. The Witch's Hut that we've got on here, that was actually the one I designed on Rocktropolis for Bree. Rockersville is where I fought my first solo wither. Is it, Cal? I couldn't remember whether you'd fought one before. And then there's a trick of supply and demand. You need to have enough demand to meet the need of the supply, at least financially speaking. Yeah, exactly. It was one of those things, like it's really good to have them, but because I was running a multi-server as well, not just like a single server, it was pretty expensive because I didn't have any sponsorships or anything like that. It was just me covering the cost of it all. And because I was renting a full server box, not just one server, it was quite expensive, which when I ended up out of work, I was kind of struggling to justify. Yeah. Sure about that. I'm just gonna say. Let's just do that. Yeah, the name, like, kind of just feels a little bit too sus, unfortunately. I appreciate it may not have been, but unfortunately there are too many bad apples like that. So. We have a conduit underneath for breathing. I gotta catch up with that. I need a beacon, but I've never done a wither fight before. Not really sure where to start. I'm just avoiding it. Like, I mean, that's fair enough. If you're on an easy mode with a fight in water, you could just set it off underneath one of these as well. 5. Wow. Oh, what are we wowing at, Cal? Are we wowing at me just planning? I found kelp works great as a shield behind water. That's a good idea, actually, yeah. Never thought of that one. Golems are your friend as well. If you're fighting them on Java, you can always do it in a tunnel. Put a load of golems down there and you just keep backing up away from it. No, I stepped away for a second. Missed the fun in chat is all. Oh, right. You're like, I wanted to swing that hammer. Too late. Missed it. Right, so now this should be just 7 enemies. That's 1, 2, 6, 7. That's wrong. Oh, no. Oh no. Gone wrong along here somewhere, I think. Let's go to 0. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I went wrong. fixed, thankfully. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That's 1, 2. Also, occasionally, dolphins will come by and join the fight and have something else to aggro-betize you. That's a pretty good idea. Battle cow. Battle cow is always a good thing. Have a cow like just off in the distance that you can fly to if you've got wings already, and then you can just go get milk to get rid of the wither very easily. It's always super handy. What are you making? So this is the circumference for my map. We're just figuring out how big it's going to be in relation to everything else here. Battle goat always works. I mean, that could work too. Got all of the trolls. Always got all of the trolls. But yeah, that one before that you're on about, Cal, with all the fun in chat. I do feel bad because I feel like they could have actually been a genuine person as well. That is in a genuine account, not just someone necessarily trolling. It's not like an account that was only 5 minutes old or anything like that. It's 3 and 1, 2. And this should allow us to match up. That's 1, 2. And this should match up. It does. Is he falling off? Hurting themselves. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whoops. Now they're going to try hurt me. But I saw a video on different people making big maps, but the game crashing and lag. Oh yeah, maps are terrible for your game. This will cause a lot of lag. That's not even a question, that one. Maps are absolutely awful for maintaining a world without lag. GG on not saying map. Thanks. Yeah, we got there. We got there. Oh, that means we need to do one of these. So if we do counter band pass up. Look at that. So we need more yet. What, more maps? What, to crash it? Maybe. Let's see. Also, I don't know why I took so much netherrack with me. For some reason, I had it in my head that I was maybe going to do the whole platform rather than just the circumference. I don't know why. That was just, yeah, daft. That was it. I came back for a reason, and it was to grab those. Whoops. I meant to eat, not fire rockets off. Oh, we got returned to sender, but got myself at the same time. So did you see what happened then? I hit the fireball, which got returned to sender, but because the fireball hit the arrow actually slowed down and I flew into it. Amazing. Also, let's get that XP. Leaving that there. So when you go in the end, when the map is done, you just straight up crash. You can never enter the end again. I mean, it's a possibility. It is definitely a possibility. It would be the end of the end. Wow. Gonna lurk for a bit. Enjoy the lurk. Enderman. It's like, this is my spot. No, it's not. Angry at me? Wow. You're angry at me. That's just rude. I'm just gonna keep running around and see if they actually chase me, or I don't think they will. If we put that there. on. Excuse me. Let's fight you. You're gonna kill me. They do so much damage considering I've got netherite armor on. I'm just gonna clean everything up. So that's the circumference of what we're going to work with. It's pretty big. But it does fit kind of nicely inside these, so we can do like triple rings. So we can do a ring around that, a ring there, and then actually it wouldn't be a triple ring, it'd be a circle and 2 rings, wouldn't it? It's too small. What, I need to take it out to there? So the question I've got is, how do we place the maps? Like, do we do them up in the air or below this? Because you want to be able to see it all, right? So if we did it below it, you'd have to go at least like 5 blocks down from here. Don't know. Would having them be able to reference data from your natural surroundings on and off, and then when you turn off, just takes an image of your map, locking it in place instead of still reference it, and always being open reference, helpful maps, not clogging down the system. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know how they work, to be honest, like completely. I just know that they're not great. You're on a 45-minute speed run. It's pretty good for me. Just need to kill an Enderman and get to go to the end. Nice. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I've done a speed run in a while. Yeah, I'm trying to debate like whether we put it in the air or beneath. I think it needs to go lower down, doesn't it? Now we've got to put the map into the ground somehow, and then we have the ground at maybe have the ground at this level out here, and we have some like almost like a gentle slope to the map. Because what do we say this goes to? This is 30, and then they were, what was it, about 96, 95? 90, yeah, 96. So you got 66 blocks you can go down. If we did 3 as slabs, there's like 3 slabs, down 3 slabs, down 3 slabs, down 3 slabs. Could work. Same level as the portal, because the portal is in the middle. You do want to see the whole map. Yeah, the problem is if you do that, you're not going to be able to put a chunk of the map in. You wouldn't be able to put any map over this section, so you're going to be missing a big chunk of it. Which, yeah, not a fan of. Which is why you'd have to put it below it or above it. And if you put it above it, or I'm gonna try something. I wasn't sure if this would be a thing, but it might actually work. Because I had considered this before, and I was like, oh, it's not going to work though, that, is it? But it might do. So if I grab those. Grab some more rockets while we're here as well. Too far. Oh, look at that, though. Second one was straight in. And that actually gets you through the portal way quicker. Maybe we start using ender pearls to just go through portals. It was instantaneous. Somehow I always thought it was a continual reference constantly updating for each little pixel from your natural terrain that was clogging down the system. See, I think it only checks when it's close, but I don't know. There's probably some technical stuff in the background, how it works, right? But yeah, there's a lot of things like that that are constantly trying to update, and it would make sense that maps are one of them. So you've got like chests, terrible as well. Vines, they're always checking. Cactus are always checking. That's why cactus farms, if you make them too big, they get really laggy, because it's constantly checking if there's something next to it that will break it. It's the same with a lot of entities. Right, so if we try this, will it work? Oh no! You can't. I was wondering if you could place these inside the portal. I figured you wouldn't be able to, but I wanted to try it. Can you place these directly on top of the portal? No. It doesn't class as a box, you can't do that. Yeah, so there's no... Like, you could do that. That's no good to me. Yeah, so you can't place this. Yeah, it's gonna have to go below it. And at that point, it's gonna have to go quite a few blocks below. Can you place it on the bedrock? Yeah, you can place it on bedrock. That's not a problem. Right, that just acts as a solid block. Coming on in with the stretch on the hydrant. Can you piston push them? Try it. It's not a bad idea. Let's science it. So we need to go... I don't have any regular pistons. They're all sticky. We're gonna have to go make some pistons. Whoops. What do we need? Redstone, iron, cobble. I only got any redstone. I just left it all in my redstone chest, didn't I? I only need one. It's fine. It's fine. I only need one. Just to test this. Let's just take that. Oh, you need some blanks as well, right? I know how to Minecraft. There you go. Planks, iron, redstone, cobble. And then you get a piston. You know what's really annoying? Just made this one. I bet you it falls through the portal in a minute. Yeah, let's set the hydrate. I was so close. I was trying to get through the entire nether one-handed. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, but it's a good idea to try. So let's put that there, break that. You need that. jump onto the bedrock. Thanks. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna have to put it there. Oh, can I? I'm not gonna be able to reach that properly, am I? No. I knew it. Oh, at least we got it. At least we got it. I don't know how I'm going to place that piston properly. Is that a PS5 version of Minecraft getting hardcore? I'm not sure, possibly. Hey Ricky, how is it going? It's going well, how about yourself? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully good. I don't know if we... Oh, we did! We managed it, I wasn't sure if it was going to let me. Wait, can you even push these? I don't know if you can push them all anyway. Should be able to, right? Yeah, so it just doesn't work. It was a good idea to try, though. But alas... Did you see the Minecraft trailer? I did actually, yeah. I saw it the other day. Well, yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I'm keeping that busy at the minute. Like, all the days are kind of merged into one. So, we've got that. All good AMHs. What are you making? So, we're making the map layer. We're going to make a 61 diameter map, and I decided rather than putting it over where the other buildings are, I'm going to put it here in the end at the central point, which is possibly the worst idea, but it's the one we're doing. So we're going to see. And I need to figure out exactly how far down I'm going to have to put it. Because you're going to need at least... You're going to need quite a bit of room, aren't you, really? Realistically. I suppose we could put it at Y level 50. Like, that's quite a bit below the portal, right? The reason I did it that way is I wanted to make sure... Oh, jeez. Thanks for that. I wanted to make sure there was actually solid blocks down here before I started digging down. Yeah. So what we're going to do is remove just a little section here as like a 3x3. See just exactly how much room it gives me. It's fine. This pickaxe is totally fine. It's a good try though. And I only know the pickaxe is fine because we repaired the shovel earlier. And I wouldn't have repaired the shovel if the pickaxe was damaged. I would have done the pickaxe instead. Why don't you do stretch and hydrate, but it's not available? Ah, that's fair. Yeah. There are cooldowns on things, just so you don't get spammed too often, that's all. I reckon that'll be enough room between the two. Maybe we can make some kind of spike off of that. I don't know. Do something. But it does mean we could essentially clear this out right now. At least like this section. So we're going out to 30, aren't we? All the TNT. We've got torches on this thing. That at 10. 20. So there should go 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we just leave it there for the moment. And what we'll do is we'll just clear out this bottom area, I guess. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 5. I almost saw it in the screen. Well, that didn't come through. Wait, the sound, I heard it. Did you not hear it? Did it come through on your end? I certainly heard it on the explosion. If that didn't work, I'll have to look into it. Nope, didn't hear the drink. The drink? Oh, wait, the drink? That was a while ago. That one definitely came through because I heard that as well. Oh, the ding. For the... Which one for? I've got well, but it's just, I don't know what to build. Anything takes your fancy? What kind of things have you got there so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Not drink, Specsavers. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Crop building so you can eat. I mean, eating is generally a useful thing. Maybe a kind of little on Discord or not. I'm not sure what you mean there. The explosion is very quiet on our end, Ricky. Right, okay. I can up that a little bit. That's not a problem. So. There you go. I'll turn it up like an extra 15%. So tell me how loud this is then. Like, it's not meant to be very loud, that one. It's meant to be kind of just in the background. But you should be able to hear it at least. That's better. Okay. What I need to do is I need to go through the VODs as well at some point and actually have a listen to all these things. It's been a while since I've done a VOD review like that. I used to do them like nearly every single day. Just don't have the time at the moment. Maybe that's why I never heard the tool break. Well, the tool break is managed through a different audio thing, so that one should come through absolutely fine every time. Yeah, if you're not hearing that one, that's a whole different issue. It's on a bit of a cliff in the water. I have a big house. I have a little base inside the mountain. Nice, that's pretty cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. You heard the tool break, but it was also a little low. Okay. Have to look into that one after stream, because that's a little different. It's one of those as well with stuff like this. It's always difficult to balance because it's based on people's actual headsets and things like that. So if I turn them up too loud, for some people it's going to be really deafening. We found that quite a few times where people are like, it's really quiet, and it's actually on their end that it's quiet. That was lower the explosion though. Yeah, well the explosion was intentionally lower than the other things anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 2, not 3. That's the one that's 3. Then 1. And 2. I got this, I got this. So it's there. And then once we've done that, we can just start tearing all this out. We were meant to be doing some of the terraforming in the overworld. It's just turned into map preparation today instead. Wasn't expecting this to take us as long as it has with some of this stuff. Although to be fair, how long have we been live now? Like an hour and 45? That's a little bit longer. That's a little to spend on this, to be honest. It's fine. Still needs doing. I'm still on my phone. Silent room. Yeah, the explosion better with a headset on. Fine balance. Cool. Yeah, audio is one of those things. It's always very difficult. There's that many different variables of what people are listening on, if they've got anything else in the background. Just generally, like say, headsets and hearing and all sorts. So, getting something that balances correctly for everybody is basically an impossibility. So you've just got to find best kind of balance you can, which is why I tend to try do VOD reviews when I get chance, because I've got like a fairly decent setup and I know how I want it to sound. That's one of the things as well. A lot of the time, when people are like, "Oh, well, this is too quiet," or "That's too loud," and it's like a lot of the time things like that are taken into consideration and done slightly intentionally so that they're not overpowering like other elements of the audio. Because I've had it before where people were telling me like, "Oh, this needs turning up." So we turned all the sounds up, and then I watched the VOD back, and you couldn't hear the music or my voice or anything, and it was just like, "Wow, that's so loud." 1, 2, 3. That's why the music's one that always comes up as well. Where people are like, "I can't really hear the music." It's like it's meant to be like just really subtle in the background kind of thing, not something that's like there loud all the time. Also, what am I doing? If we go here, let's do it. I've not got sounding any different to how I listen usually. Certainly didn't hear the tool. That's fair enough. Like I say, I'll have to have a look at it afterwards. Can I send you a picture on Discord? If it's on about like your builds and stuff like that, I actually have a channel on my Discord for sharing things like that, so that other people can enjoy it as well. I gotta go, mate. It was just a flying visit today. Up early. See you tomorrow. Catch you later. Hopefully you managed to sleep well if you're up early. Get some decent rest. A good start to the day. So I'm just digging out room for a beacon right now, and then we can speed up this process. It's a little bit slow currently. Endstone is it's just one of those annoying blocks that takes ages. Hey, brain. Gotta take out an extra layer so that I can jump up. Then I'll put it in there. Cool. Look forward to seeing it. Yeah, I always like seeing people's builds and what they're getting up to in worlds and stuff like that. Which is why the like that showcase channel is like really cool. You get to see some really fun things. They're like, check out this build, and I'm like, that is awesome. I know I can tear out more than this. I probably should just tear it all out anyway, to be fair. I feel like I'm making this more difficult than I need to. I was just trying to minimize my digging. Or minimize my digging without a beacon, should I say. Is it showcase? Yeah. If you ever wondering what channels for what, if you at the top there's a thing that says, I think it's, in fact, let me have a quick look. At the very top there's one called channels and roles, and then in there if you go and browse channels, most of the channels have like a little description of what they are. I might need to update some of that because I think some of them might be missing the descriptions. But yeah, if you're ever stuck, always feel free to ask as well. It's absolutely fine. Right, let's get my beacon and eggs. Let's do this. We need 2 stacks and 36. Beacon. One of those. I've just seen I have a subscription. Yeah. So, gifted a little bit earlier on. Generous. Probably have like a little notification if you're on Twitch on your browser. I think it's the top right hand side where you have like a little inbox message kind of symbol. And it usually tells you in there who it was from and such, so that you can say thanks. Because I've had a bunch of them when you're like offline, it's like, oh cool. Sort of like say thanks to the person who did it, because it's a very generous thing to do. Oh yeah, 0 and 5. Okay. Because obviously I didn't put it central. Oh, we could have done, because it goes through the bedrock anyway, doesn't it? What a numpty. I didn't even click to that. Oh, I can't turn it on yet anyway. Yeah, it goes through bedrock. And I mean, I've put it at 5. No, that's 3. I was like, yeah, we're good. Oh, that's how close we were. 2 blocks. There you go. Now we can start taking this thing down a little bit quicker. I mean, it's not that much quicker, but it's quicker. It feels like it barely changes it. Endstone acts with the texture and stuff. I think it's because it acts similarly to cobble, which takes ages to break as well. Coming on in with the young work. Welcome on back. Yes, my thinking is, if we can get this planned out and hollowed out, we can start setting up the actual map, and then when we're going to spend like time filling in a few maps, we can do it from the center and just fly out in a row, and it'll be a lot easier for filling the rest of it in. To break bedrock, you need a piston, TNT, and obsidian. I think so. I don't know. I've never broken bedrock, to be honest with you. I know people will do it to get onto the nether roof. That's not really something I ever bother doing. I just wanted to get to the nether roof. Yeah, exactly. It's what I think vast majority of people do it for. It's not something I've ever really bothered with, though. I'm a nether chicken. I mean, that's fair. It's so commonly done that I get it. But yeah, it kind of feels odd to me doing that. Just because you're kind of like cutting out an entire dimension, which is like such a huge chunk of the game. So now you're on bedrock, you can't build on top of the nether roof. Yeah, you can't build up there. You can get up there, but you can't build there. Honestly, I think that's a good thing. Like I say, I'm one of these people that thinks they should just block the nether roof so that you can't get up there at all. Which I know a lot of people disagree with, and there's been outcries of don't do that when it's been suggested. But I'm just like, nah, block it. It's not meant to be accessible. That's the whole point of bedrock, just prevent people getting up there. I'd make it like the void, personally. If you fall into the void, you just die and you lose all your stuff. I think if you manage to get above the bedrock, you should just do the same thing. Just treat it like it's a void, and that's what happens. That's what I reckon. But again, I know many consider that a controversial opinion. What? You don't want to take advantage of bugs in the game? I don't mind people using bugs and stuff like that, but yeah, it's one of those, like I say. It just feels a little bit too much for me. Like, the whole fun of the nether is that it's a challenge. You can make it safe. And, I mean, you do it in the overworld when you go into caves and, like, say, an ancient city and stuff like that. Or a stronghold or a monument. You spend time making them safe and tackling that as a challenge. Never's no different. Like, so tackling it as a challenge and trying to make it safe for yourself. Like, you can do it with tunnels and stuff pretty easily. Not too bad. Or once you've got some wings, just fly through it. Don't really have too many issues that way. We're going to end up with so much endstone here. Also, we are at a point where, yeah, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, and Twitch is getting ready to run some. So we'll get ready with that next break point. So I press that button. Jeez. Jeez. Scared. Okay, yeah, there you go. Done that. All we'll do is we'll run that casino corner and the break, and I will see you all in a minute. Hopefully this all actually changes over. See you in a second. It didn't do it. I don't know why. GG, getting the triple payout and everything. Nice. Now let's just jump back in, shall we? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the automation on that stuff. It's super weird. Okay. It's a shame this isn't stone that we're digging out, because then I could use that for my terraforming. 2 birds and 1 stone, but no, it's not going to work. I suppose we could... No, I don't really have enough TNT for this. I was going to say we could just blow all of this up. But no, I think it wouldn't really work. Just there. Just there. I mean, it's technically stone. That's true. It is. It is technically stone. In fact, I don't know if it is. I know it's called end stone, but I don't think it gets classed under the... I don't think it falls under the classification of stone in Minecraft. Because the stone blocks are like stone, andesite, granite, diorite. They get classed as stone blocks. I don't think end stone does get classed as it. No, it's cheese. According to Wallace and Gromit, maybe. Fancy a bit of cheese, Gromit. That's just making me want some cheese and crackers. Cheese. Now, was that cheese or cheese? Could you tell? Julia's coming on in with the raid. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How was your stream? I see you're playing a little bit of Minecraft today. What are you getting up to? Tell us the fun things. Hopefully, whatever it was you were getting up to was really fun and productive. We've kind of got distracted. We were going to do some terraforming in the overworld and work on like reshaping the island. Yeah, we ended up just working in the end, planning out for where the map's going. Played on your solo survival world. Nice. So it's good when you have like solo survival worlds where you can do quite a bit on, right? I'm really enjoying this one. Without the threat of losing it in hardcore, it's just nice because we can work on like really big projects and know that they can just continue to be worked on. Like, we've tried to do some like really big map projects before, and we've done okay with some of them. But then obviously you lose the world, and it's like, guess we've got to try again. Working on the starter area, nice. What did you say about my last text? Was not here. Which one was it? So I'll have to scroll down. Just send a picture, but I need to make more pictures if you want to see the whole base. That's fair enough. Yeah, just share them into, like I say, that's what the showcase channel's there for. Front Range Santa, welcome on in. Thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. So yeah, the area we're clearing out right now is just for one map that we're making, and it's a 61 diameter map. It's probably going to crash my world when we eventually get it built. It's a few thousand maps, and we're being really smart and putting it right at the center of the end because that's a good idea. Well, we've got a decent chunk of it. Well, actually, no. I say a decent chunk of it done. We've got a decent chunk done, but it doesn't really look like it when you compare it to how much we are going to be doing. I think the latest map I've done is number something like 570, I think. But we've already got a lot of other maps around as well, where we've done like the end zoomed out, we've got the overworld zoomed out, we've got the island zoomed in, the end zoomed in. So yeah, there's There's a lot of those that aren't accounting for this map. So on this map, we're probably only on about maybe 300. Something like that, possibly. Don't know, I've not counted them. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, that is right. It's because I was counting the wall, not the actual gaps here. So you have to count that. Like that one. Wait, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh no, it's right. I was like, that's there, and then that's there. Why is that? Because it's the opposite. Like, it's the cardinal direction. It's meant to go that way and that way. Yeah, it is right. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm talking rubbish. You're like, that sounds about right. Sometimes. I'll tell you what, though. Go show you what we've got up to with the map so far. Why not, eh? So that's the circumference that we're going to be working with anyway. It's quite large. And that's how much of it we've done so far. We've barely scratched the surface of it. We've maybe done a third of 1/4. Maybe we just make pizza slices. We just do one pizza slice and like that's it. That's all it's getting done. No, I'm kidding. We are going to do the full thing eventually. It's going to take a while. This is a long-term project, this one. We'll get there though, eventually. What can we do with endstone? I know we could turn it into end bricks and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of what we could maybe build out of it. Because we're going to end up with absolutely loads of it. So we could maybe use it for something. That'd be pretty handy. Don't know what though. Especially because we are using shaders. I obviously have been playing with shaders for quite a while now, but I still like to design in a way that it will look good without shaders. And this just I don't like the look of endstone without shaders. I mean, it's not even that fantastic with the shaders, it just helps a little bit. It's not my favorite block. It does have its uses though. I've used it in a few builds in the past. It's just I'm trying to think of something on like a large scale where it would work. I can't think of one. Use it for a cheese build. I knew somebody was going to say build cheese after it being mentioned about it looking like cheese. Maybe. See, the thing is, like, there's that much of it already all over the end. You don't really want to build anything there, so you'd have to do something in like the Nether or the Overworld. Is that what you do in one of those for it to actually work? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll build a giant Wallace and Gromit. That could be a thing. Just realised as well. We obviously need this thing to be lit up. Like, obviously for a map. We're gonna need a lot of light blocks here. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be frog lights. So we're going to need to hang around in the Nether near our frog light farm for a while at some point. And I did say we were potentially going to turn that into a gold farm. So what we could do is start clearing the perimeter around the bastion. Which means it's going to be a lot of digging like this. So we're going to be clearing a perimeter just so that we can get frog lights, so that we can put them into this map. It's just an ugly block. They need to make an end update, same as an error. See, I don't think it's an ugly block. I just think it's a difficult one to match in with a lot of styles. It can work really, really well. I don't think there's any ugly blocks in Minecraft. I think they've all got their own, like, unique appeal. An end update is definitely needed, though. That is without question. I've had so many good ideas for an end update as well, and I'm like, It's like when they announced the ancient cities, I was so hoping that they were going to link that into an end update, because the way the scope blocks look, like the catalysts and the shriekers and stuff, they kind of match the end portals. And my thinking was the way that the warden climbs through the floor to, like, when you set it off, was that it was actually climbing through from the end. So they were going to put wardens in the end, or they should. Like, I think it would be really fun. And the way the ancient city works, because it's basically like a giant portal in the middle, right? I think you have the stronghold that takes you to the central portal in the end, but the ancient cities take you to a corresponding building in the end, similar to how nether portals work, that they match up with a corresponding coordinate in the other dimension. So I think like an ancient city would bring you into an end build, like a similar kind of style to the ancient city. Obviously the ancient city is kind of derelict and ruined in the overworld. I think the one in the end would be a matching build, but it'd be in all its full glory, like without any of it being destroyed and stuff. I think that would be really cool. And then obviously the end could be updated with skulk biomes. So you, like the deep dark, you could have like skulk biomes like that. I think the problem with doing that is you'd have to figure out and add a lot more to it than just that, because that would be a nice way to link the two together. However, it would feel like the end hasn't had its own individual update. It's just had a, oh, we've got these dimensions in the overworld, so we threw them into the end. So I think you'd have to do a lot more than that, obviously. But I think that would have been like a really cool way to kind of link the two together in some lore sense. Well, who knows what they're going to do with it. I think that's what I'm going to do with my world, like this one. I'm going to turn, like, it's been where I've mentioned that about building like the corresponding ancient city. It is something I've wanted to do for quite a while. So my plan is to figure out where an ancient city is and make one at corresponding coordinates in the end. But I'll be making it out of opposite blocks. So rather than being out of all of the deep slate and stuff like that, I'll probably use something like quartz and make it really bright and vibrant, so it's the complete opposite. So it's kind of like two sides of a coin. And then obviously at that point, once we've got that built, we need to bring wardens out, right? You can't have an ancient city without a warden, so we'll have to bring a few of them out here. And I think that's going to be the way we end up making the mods again. Because we had mod wardens in the past where I had to run in, and you could put prediction on which one of them would kill me first. And I'm going to do the same thing eventually once we got that build done, and all the mods are going to have a warden, and you get to run a prediction about which one unalives me. The only update was an Elytra, was an edit, I think, was back in 1.10. I mean, possibly. That was like way before I really started playing properly. Lord of Pancakes, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I mean, they have updated the Elytra a little bit in not so distant past. Not long ago, there was a tweak to how it functioned, but it's not really an end update as such. And I mean, Shulker's got updated. Like, they now they can now duplicate things. So there's little minor tweaks here and there. One tip of finding ancient cities: look under mountains. Oh no, I know how to find ancient cities. The only place you'll find them is under a mountain. It's the only place they'll ever be. But yeah, I've raided like many ancient cities. to the point, I found is it Silence, the trim, like the armor trim? There's twice I have found that in the second ever chest I have looked for in a world. And in one of them, I just threw it in lava. I got it in the second chest and was like, that's cool, and then threw it in lava. And chat was not happy about that one. I will clarify, that was in a game of Minecraft Bingo, though. So it wasn't like a permanent world. It was still funny, though. Everyone's like, that's so super rare, and you found it in like the second chest. And I was like, yeah, watch this. Oh no, it's gone. I've not got anything like that yet in this world. I want to set up like a redemption or just something silly. Where it's like, I don't know, maybe I go throw diamonds into lava. I've not decided yet. Something daft like that though, I think. That's gotta go there. Yeah. As you can hear, there's an enderman around, so I've been leaving room for them to spawn somewhere. Must be up above on the surface, I guess. I think one of the funnest things I've ever done in an ancient city though was a 5-hour wither and warden fight. So there was 2 withers set off and more wardens than I can count. And basically after dying a couple of times and we weren't getting our gear back, we just opted to defeat one of the withers by punching it. So we just kept running in and punching it until eventually we won. Took quite a while though, like I say. It's just over 5 hours. That was really fun though. So silly. If you've got the time and you don't mind racking up the death count, it's good fun. You ever thought of making this video, a video on this world via YouTube? When there's enough stuff in it, probably. And when I've got time to. I don't really have time to at the moment. But when I get back into making some YouTube videos, I think I'll be starting a series rather than doing video from this world to begin with. I'll do an overview video of this at some point. But yeah, I kind of want to get back into making an actual YouTube series again at some point. Not sure when that'll be though. It's long overdue. We've had quite a break from evergreen content, as it's called. All the content over the last year's just been live streams, which isn't a bad thing. I love live streaming, interaction with all of you and having fun together. It's one of the things I started for, but I do miss I miss the storytelling of video content, which is why one of the things I try to do with my worlds as well, I try to do storytelling and stuff with the lore of the world and how the environment is put together. So like our starter island, there's going to be a lot of lore about that once we start putting it together properly. And yeah, the environment tells a story. Which is why I really like playing around with line of sight and stuff like that as well. Because even if it's not necessarily a lore-based story, it gives you like a way to explore the world and interact with it in a different way, rather than just going, oh cool, all this is here and all that's there and all that's there. You can kind of follow it around and slowly explore and find new things. It's good. Just takes a while. If you're ever trying to do big projects and stuff like that, you can't really rush them. Especially if you want to go into like lots and lots of detail with the builds, which is generally what I like to do. That's why the island, even though it's starting to take shape now, it looks nothing like it's going to once we're done with it. We've not textured anything really. I think the only thing we've really done in terms of detail work was just the dark forest. And that was just because I was having fun with the dark forest at the time, so I was like, right, let's actually just work on this project till it's almost done. There's still like a lot we've got to do in that dark forest anyway, but it's pretty much there. I need to do more with the well, actually. The MLG well. I've still not used that yet, thinking about it. Like, we've used the battle bone arena, but we've never used the MLG well. I was thinking what I'm...
always cheers me up, laughing at other people's misfortunes.
Thanks, Anonymous. Yeah, I think what I might have to do with the Danger Zone Redemption, I think I might split it into 2 separate ones for now. I think it often gets forgot about that there's an MLG available. People used to do that all the time to me. Like, go, MLG. And I'm like, okay, and then we'll just fail it miserable. Especially on Java. Like, on Bedrock, I was pretty good at MLGs. Java, just don't know why. Could not MLG to save myself at all. It was rubbish. Or I was rubbish. I'm rubbish. But I'm not traveling all the time. That crap. But you know what it's going to look like? Or is it just when you're making it, you think of it in your head? Oh, generally, I have an idea of what I want to achieve with something, but I don't plan it out or have like an actual build set up in mind kind of thing. It's more, okay, this is the overall vibe and concept that I want to do, and then as I'm building it, it will change. It will change loads. Like the island that we've got now, doesn't really look anything like I originally had in my mind. And that's because as you're building something, you're like, oh, actually, this could work, and we'll change that, and we'll do something a little bit different. And then ideas just develop, and that's another way of like telling the story. Like you can see the history of the world of how it's built up. Like, okay, this started out this way, but then we're like, okay, we'll try this. And then as you change that, you're like, oh, actually, that would be better to do this with. Like the little flat area that we've got where the bamboo is now, like the bamboo, sugarcane, and cactus farm. I'm going to be changing that to have like an actual sloped bamboo forest. That wasn't an original thought a while back. Like that's kind of come around since we've been reshaping something. Bedrock is easier, you can hold it down, and Java you need time. Oh, you're about the MLGs? Yeah, Bedrock's like not too bad for MLGs. I never held it down though, I didn't like that. I always like trying to time it still. But the reason it's easier on Bedrock, even if you don't just hold it down, is because your ability to reach is a lot greater. You can reach further or farther even than you can on Java. So you've got to time it a lot more accurately on Java before you hit the floor, whereas on Bedrock you've got a little bit more leeway. Once we've cleared this out, we can actually get a proper sizing and see just how big the map's going to be. I know we've got it on the surface, but now we can actually stand here and look at just a solid room and go, that's... Oh, you can already see it now. It's most people don't even make nether hubs this big. And it's easiest when you play on mouse and keyboard. I mean, it depends. Honestly, I found it really easy to do MLGs on controller. Because I used to have a redemption set up in the past as well. Where I got like 5 minutes, I think it was. And I had to play on a controller instead of a mouse and keyboard. And then as soon as somebody did that, somebody else would be like, haha, here's an MLG. And yeah, it was always fine. I think there's some silly clips about that as well, somewhere. You have an itch to help dig. That's fair. I mean, there's always big fun digging projects, right? And it's really easy. Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad. But it's what you get used to as well. Like, if you're used to a controller or you're used to a mouse and keyboard, if you go from one to the other and you're not used to it, it's going to be difficult. I grew up using controllers like pretty much my entire life. It's only the last, what, 5 years I've like really got back into just using a PC. Or at least using the PC for gaming anyway. Obviously I've been using the PC for a lot longer than that. It just wasn't my platform for gaming. But now it is. Any torches. I know we don't need this many. Pie hole. That's what we're doing. Still not decided what we're going to do with this outer wall. I don't know if I'm just going to take the wall straight up or we are going to do the step idea that I was on about. And we could have it in like essentially a basin, I suppose. It'd be. Could be a thing. Just realised I need to keep an eye on my pickaxe. It's getting kind of low. Not low enough that I'm worried about it yet, but I just got so focused in on breaking the blocks, I'd not even been paying attention. But I don't like that not every game is on PS5 can be played with a keyboard and mouse. I mean, that's entirely understandable. It's a controller. It's primarily designed around using a controller. Or it's a console primarily designed around using a controller. Not every game should be available on keyboard and mouse on there, I don't think. Especially if you're talking multiplayer. Because a keyboard and mouse, if you're playing like online multiplayer with certain games, is such a huge advantage. To the point, it's so much of an advantage that if you're playing with a keyboard and mouse on many games, you will get banned. And I agree with that. It should be against terms of service to give yourself such a huge advantage. If you're just playing, if it's like single player games and stuff like that, have at it. Yeah, when it's a multiplayer game and it's a huge advantage over other players, when it's something competitive, I do think, yeah, that's... Thanks, Julia. Welcome on in. Ugh. Every time, every single time, that one. Just goosebumps. Might have enough room to at least dig out this section. Not as in with the shulkers I've got, because I need to start collecting some shulkers at some point soon. No villagers can sell paper, right? Not that I know of. You can sell paper to village or trade paper to villagers, but you can't do vice versa. Are you thinking about buying paper for rockets? Just gonna be a sugarcane farm for that one, unfortunately. That's what I thought. Yeah, had a feeling as soon as you said that. Nope, you need a sugarcane farm. That's fair, but I can still play multiplayer on Minecraft Bedrock with a keyboard and mouse, and then I have an advantage. See, that I think it's a little bit different there because primarily, Minecraft isn't considered a super intense competitive PvP kind of thing. I know there are PvP elements, if you so wish, but the vast majority of gameplay for Minecraft doesn't involve PvP. Whereas I was talking about like people that are using mouse and keyboard to play like FPS games and stuff like that. You're at such a huge advantage there in what is considered like an incredibly competitive field. It's not great. Sugarcane farm's too slow. That's unfortunate. How big is it? I messed up a part of that wall over there. I wasn't paying attention and I dug a little bit too much out of it, I think. Yeah, we did. this, we just go across here now. I'll post it in Discord. It's double stacked 5 on 5, but the growth seems slow, even when I AFK. Ah, right. Yeah, sugarcane growth is pretty slow. That's why farms tend to be quite large. But like Fortnite, maybe you don't play. I can play mouse and keyboard, but I'm still getting into games with controller players. Yeah, I don't play Fortnite. But again, that's one of those that I think mouse and keyboard and controller play should be really considered and banned between the two. 1, 2, 6, 7. I know it is on a lot of other platforms or games similar to that. Sorry, not platforms. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that should go there. Right. I feel like I've messed this up. Oh, that's why. 1, 2, 3. It's that bit that I'd done wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then that goes across 2 there. Right? Yeah. Cool. So I'd just not extended that wall far enough, that was all. We got that, though, we got that. Oh, jeez. Takes a while, but it's going to be a decent amount of progress by the time we finish today. Which, thinking about it, what time is it? Forgot, we're starting these streams at 8, aren't we? Let's see. What's that? I probably need to not stream these too long. I think probably 3 hours is going to be the kind of time, like 3 to 3.5 hours roughly for these streams, I think. Just because I don't want to be in a habit of streaming too late into the evening when I'm doing so long days at the moment. Well, no, I say so long days. It's only 9 till 5. Technically, but I'm doing a lot more outside of those hours as well on top of it. So I'm starting my day roughly like 7:30, 8, and then I'll generally be finishing late into the evening. Just so that I can spend more time doing all my personal studies and coursework and notes and stuff like that. Gonna spend time getting some education, you want to put the effort in, make the best of it and all that. Especially if it's something you enjoy, which this is something I do enjoy. I mean, even if I wasn't doing this course, I'd be spending my time working through like something similar with, sorry, hiccups. Not necessarily coding, but I'd be doing things like StreamerBot and stuff in the background for streaming, which is along a similar kind of line. So, if that's how I'd be spending my time as a hobby, why not take advantage and also do that for something that gives me great deal of employable skills. And a lot of the things you learn for doing like streamer bot and stuff is transferable as well. It's not limited knowledge to just that one particular thing. It's like it's transferable to other programs. You're learning the paradigms and how they work in the background. It's good. It's late for me. I need to wake up early tomorrow for school. Have a nice rest of this stream and success with the mining. Thank you so much. Hopefully you managed to sleep well and you wake up feeling rested for school. It's been nice seeing you as always. I forgot I was the TheRickyroy. That beard. But yeah, that's the size of the room we're going to be working with. It's pretty excessive. There it is. Ah. So we need to quickly go repair the pickaxe. I nearly pressed G then. Like, for those that don't know, F is swapped to your offhand in Java. And I have G set up to drop my items. Nevius Nub coming on in with a raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? How was Minecraft? What are you getting up to today? Tell us all of the fun things. Oh, do you know what that just reminded me of? I was like, we need to go get you TNT. I forgot to do Zach's TNT earlier as well. So we need to go do, and Julius's. I forgot all of the TNT. Whoops. We'll go do it after this. You changed your keybinds. Yeah, I did. I don't have it as Q. I have it as G. Like G for give. Like, I'm giving this item to the floor. Or the lava. But the problem is, it's so close to offhand, like switching like that, that every now and again I accidentally throw something. It was good trying out Neotech pack. Oof, it's daunting. Neotech? I can't say I've heard of that one. You have F for forward. Interesting. So you're using that to walk. Let's do that. Get rid of those. Switch that round. There it is. It's like my totem somewhere. Ah! Mine did one. TNT, but why? Wait, I'm not sure what you mean. Yours did one. TNT. I'm lost. The hump on the key is easy to find. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. I mean, that's the whole idea of why keys have little raised sections on them like that. It's an accessibility feature to help people type. I still need to finish this cave as well. We've not done that yet. There's so many things to do. Right, I need to catch up with where we're up to here. Wait, why is it not telling me? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's like it's not telling me how many Zach raided with. It is. I'm just blind apparently. So we got Zach, and then we have Julius. That's how we go with Nubius. No. Right, so we go TNT there. Then Nubius Nub with a raid. Bam. Julius. Whoop. And then Zach. See, I didn't forget them. I just had delayed remembrance. Right, so we had Zach, then we had Julius, then Nubius, and then we got SLG with the cave explosion, TNT as well. Let's grab that. that goes into the ravines there. So I did put, yeah, I did put them in the right one. Cool. Sorted. Oh, in fact, I've not checked how much gunpowder we've got. How's it been doing? Not too bad. Considering we've not been around here that often. We've not really been running the farm. Oh, I can't eat. I thought I could. Oh no! Ow. I mean, I meant to do that. I'm going to drop off these fence gates because they're not going to help us with what we were trying. Don't need that. Some extra item frames. We'll need those at some point in the future, but not right now. Don't need those right now. Endstone. I do have a box there for it, so let's do this. Hopefully this fits in. Oh, it does just. It gives me a shulker back because I'm pretty sure that's my last shulker. Oh no, we got two. We got two. Although we've not got anything in the lime one or the purple one yet. So we do technically have a couple of spare ones as well. So we're not too bad. We got this. And then we're going to go... Oh, wait. I bet you there's still some in here, actually. See, I don't really want to use the green ones. I want to use the yellow ones because they match the end stone. Like, if we're going to leave the end stone there, I don't know. We'll probably change it out for something else. But I think we'll try and use the green ones, the yellow ones anyway. Jeez. Jeez. I don't think they give you a different shade to the light, do they? Did we miss it? No, we got it. Those ones just fired at me now. Where is it? It's over that way. Hello. I wondered what was going on. I was like, they're very quiet. Yeah, I've not turned anything back up. Oh, there's a block there. I was like, what happened then? Oh, there's a block that crashed into it. Oh, there was no wither skellies. What a rip off. And that instead. It's daytime, so these aren't going to be spawning golems for me anyway from the iron farm. Is there a golem in there still, though? There is! Come on, get knocked in! Get knocked in! Go! 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 Oh, it kills it in one hit, that's the problem. It doesn't aggro the rest of them because it's a one-hit kill. Well, here we go. Iron farm. I mean, Froglight farm. Its secondary function is an iron farm, though. But yeah, how many have we got? That's just not enough. That's not enough. How many did we need? We just emptied... Well, we filled, what, nearly 4 shulkers with? So we needed, like, 2 shulkers with. It's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna have to be here a while, I think. At some point. I suppose what we could do as well, we could limit which frogs there are. So we could maybe get the white and the green frogs on leaves and just put them in a corner somewhere, so that only the orange frogs actually have the opportunity to eat any of the magma. And then that way we're only getting the one type of light. Because yeah, what we've got here is not going to be enough. Let's go see how much it does do though. Seriously, where are all the wither skellies? Oh, there's one there. Oh. Oh, it fell off into the lava. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna see if we could just randomly get another skull. What am I doing? I'm meant to be going to the end. Thought I was being followed then. So we need to take this layer out because I said I wanted the map on Y level 50, which means you need the lights beneath it on Y level 40. That's such a weird look to it. What's it like without the shaders? See, without shaders, it's alright. Yeah, the shaders look really odd because it gives them like a dark, like, border almost. Let's see how many of these we can do. Like, just this here, like these 2 runs, that's nearly a stack. That's gonna be. Actually, we've only gone up to there, haven't we? So Mossy coming on in with the raid. How are you? How's your stream? See your points on Minecraft. We got Peter here, Lee Jonathan, Jay Richardson. Welcome on in. Maradon as well. Liverpool. How are you all doing? How's the stream? We had fun. For those that don't know, I am TheRickyroy, and we are playing on a long-term Java survival world, and currently we are making a map room. And when I say a map room, I mean this entire room is going to be one map. It's huge! It's huge! You got cheated on? Wait, what? In the game? What happened there? Coming on with all of the follows, thank you so much, just greatly appreciated. And we're going to go get you some TNT right now as well. So what we do each month on here is we blow up a cave with TNT. People can redeem it. They can do ! daily space up to add to it as well. If people subscribe, each month to subscribe to get TNT. If you raid, you get TNT for each viewer and stuff. And then, yeah, at the end of each month, we go and blow up a huge cave, and we're just going to keep expanding it until we turn it into something else. Oof, jeez, Batman stood him up. That's not good. That's not good at all. Right, let me do this. Copy paste on name. Otherwise, I'll make some kind of typo. I know what I like. Then what we got? We got a bam. All the way east. So that goes into there. September raids. And I'll show you. This is the cave we're going to follow. Go this way. Ah. So this started out as just a tiny little cave section, and it's becoming quite large. And we're gonna just keep expanding it, and then it's gonna turn into some. Oh, there's a skelly up there. Where is it? It's spawnable. Let's go fix that. Let's do that. Do that. Where are you? You were there. Hello. Gotcha. Whoop. There's a few of them there. Nearly looked at the Enderman. I don't know. I missed that. That's a huge spot. Really? Bye. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh, we did. We got it. We're good. We're fine. We got this. Let's get rid of those things. We don't need them. Oh no. There we go. Wait, what am I seeing? Just home, having a few lemonades, some guy, Ricky, streaming. I am. SK, how you doing? I'm stuffy. Right. Look at that. The rotten flesh is still going. Whoop. Cave spiders. Just got any mobs dropping in it? I've not heard anything die while we've been round here. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's definitely still working. I was like, I'd not heard anything. There was a bit of rotten flesh going through, but I'd not seen or heard anything. It was weird. Right, back to the end. Actually, for those that are new, this is my spawn island. So we've got a lighthouse, which is our mob farm. No, not a mob farm, our iron farm. Our mob farm's down there in the cave. This is our dark forest with the witch's hut, which has our pumpkin farm in it. We've got our wool farm inside this barn. And then over there, we've got a combined cactus, bamboo, and sugarcane farm. I'm about to get attacked by phantoms here, aren't I? Ricky's normally starting stream when I'm going for a nap after a lemonade detox. Yeah, we're on a new schedule at the moment. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. my time, and then Sundays, 4 p.m. It's really weird. Those phantoms are flying around, but they've not attacked me yet. I don't know why. Let's snooze them ads because they're about to start. Yeah, so that's what we've mapped out in the end as our zoomed out map, which is obviously quite large. It goes out to about 4,000, I think it is. The area we've got for this size of map, though, like the zoomed in one, we are going to about that distance there. So almost the size of that, except on that scale. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm saying time zone, but we'll now need to adjust for new times. Yeah. It's with this course starting, it's one of those, like, I don't have the ability to stream during the day now, so we've shifted back to pretty much what was my original time slot when I first started streaming. So yeah, this is the map so far. We've got, like, that's the center of it, and that's how far it's going to go up. So it's going to do the same down, obviously over that way and to each side. And we're making it circular rather than square. It's going to be massive. It's probably going to kill my world because it's, I think, is something like 3,500 maps. Something ridiculous like that. But over here, that's the circumference of it. And we're putting it below the portal because you can't place it on top of the portal, unfortunately. Otherwise, it would have gone on that level, so we're having to do it down here. 20 gigabyte mapping coming, right? Honestly, the file size of this world is just going to go through the roof. When we mapped out the overworld, because we've mapped out the overworld to a similar kind of size of what we did with the end, out to about 4,000-ish. Yeah, when we mapped that out, and then we mapped the end out, the file size of this world went from something like, I think it went from like 100 megabytes to like 300 to 900, and then it went to like 4 gig or something like that, I think it was. There's a screenshot of it in the content channel on my Discord somewhere. And it's just like, yeah, we've explored quite a lot. But then I did a trim. So we actually trimmed all the areas I've mapped out. You can trim them, and your map still functions, for those that don't know. You don't have to have the chunks saved in the world. You can remove them, and the map stays active. The only thing that will happen is when you go out there with one of the maps, if you've marked something up with a banner to say what it is, because that banner's been removed, when the map loads that chunk, the marker will disappear. And that was part of the thought process for getting the wool farm built, so that I can get all the banners in place ready for when we start doing that. We start marking everything up. On the plus side though, this one that I'm making here, I'm not locking this. All the other ones, we've made like a locked version of it every month, and then gone from there with the next live version. This one is just going to be a live version forever. I don't think I could get away with making a copy of this map every month. That would just be... No, that'd be way too much. Way too much. I mean, we're not doing too bad for how long we've been in the world. We only started this world on not January the 1st. No, not that one. July the 1st. So just over 2 months now, we're into it. We've got quite a lot done, which is nice. Still got loads to do though. So much to do. Oh, we still got quite a few of these left. It might not be too bad. Well, I have realised we've not gone up to 0. Oh no, yeah, we have. Okay. I was thinking we were on that side of it. Well, not. We are actually on the side that's 0. That's good. Let's see if we can get this entire quarter of it done with just what we've got here. We might be able to. And I know we've already done over like the central line. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think we'll get the quarter done, but you never know. That's all we got. Oh no, not even close. I thought, for some reason, I thought they were lights. They're not. Yeah, we're not even going to get remotely close. I was being silly, clearly. Ron, welcome on in. How are you doing? Are you good? Caught us as we're making the map room in the end. It's gonna be so silly. It's gonna be one of those where I definitely am going to have to take regular, like, I mean, I'm taking regular backups anyway, but when we're actually placing them, I'm gonna have to take backups in the middle of that stream, just because I need to make sure that it doesn't crash out to a point where we can't get back in. Like, if it crashes to that point, we're like, no, the world's just done for, and I'd have to revert back. So what I want to do is maybe go, okay, partway through the stream week. Well, actually, no. I don't know. I need to figure it out, because obviously I need the map in place so that I can actually get it in. Because obviously if I'm like, I need to fill out all of these, I need the maps in place so I can see where they are. But what I could do is have a shulker at the end of each one, so I could do that full row, put the maps away, do the same on that, and we could do that with the whole map, build it, like map it all out, and then back the world up, and then try place it all and see how it goes. I think that will be the best approach. It'll also give us a nice little, like, interim, so you don't get to see it. So this is a giant map room. It is, yeah. The map that we're building is a 61 diameter map. It's just silly. So, it's like, yeah, it's probably going to kill the world at some point. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. Terrible, terrible help. That explains the very well lit floor. Yeah, we need to make sure that it is fully covered so that it stays even. Otherwise, it's gonna look really odd. Honestly, I think one of the problems with this as well, it's gonna be a little bit too bright, because maps from the end just look way too bright on top of this. I wonder. Something I've never tested before. I'm not going to do it now. We'll test it next stream. I wonder if we have these lights, like maybe 5 blocks below the maps themselves, and we put them on like end gates or something. End gates on fence gates. So that they're actually placed above the light source and it's not right on top of it. I might make it a little bit easier on the eye so it's not too bright. Could be a thing. In which case, I need to test it now, don't I? Because I'm going to end up having to move these down if so. Welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah, I need to test the difference between what they look like. That one. So let's put. Oh wait. I'm gonna have to do it somewhere that there's no light around. The torches here will ruin it. Plus, I need to go grab some fence gates as well. I kind of forgot them. Your Minecraft world is cool. Thank you very much. It's kind of you to say so. Ah, damage on nothing there. Right, so let's grab. That's not enough of them. There you go, 24 of them. That's fine. How long have you been on it? I've been in this world for just over 2 months. Started it on July the 1st. What are you trying to do in the end? So this is a... Down here is going to be a map. Yeah, this room is one giant map. We're going to clear out all the area around it. And there's going to be like a slope down to it. We're just kind of figuring out now how to light it. Because I have a feeling this could be a better way. If we just grab break. Let's just take those. We'll go test this over here to begin with. Alright, so if I just break out 3 by 3. Okay, it's so much slower without that beacon. Let's go to there. Because my concern is, like I say, if we do... Look how bright these maps are. I know they're not going to be matched up. I'm not bothered about that right now. I'm just trying to look at the actual appearance of them, like for the colours. Although this doesn't actually look that bad. Obviously it'd be really bright there, but it retains the colour. So I'll show you what I mean, because if we go into... Like, well, that's still yellow. If we go look at the map in the overworld... What if you make a big pillar in place? Put glass around it so it doesn't spill. So what doesn't spill? I'm not sure what you mean. Lava. What lava? I don't know what lava you're on about here. Oh, sorry. What if you make a big pillar and place lava? Okay, sorry. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It'll be awkward to build. I mean, it wouldn't be awkward to build that. I don't think it'd be one that I particularly want to do. Okay, it's not too bad. Maybe they updated the... I don't know. Because these were like really, really bright last time. And it looked really weird. Or maybe it was because I was using glow frames. Possibly. Because it was really bright, vibrant white, wasn't it? Rather than the yellow that it should be for the end. Because it kind of put me off the idea of making an end map at the time. I am still curious how this will look, though. What if you use glowstone? Yeah, glowstone's really bright as well. Plus, it takes ages to get that much glowstone. Thank you so much for the follow. Right, so if we do this instead... Let's see how this looks. So, jump just there. There we go. So for those wondering, it means I can do that. Wait. Oh no, you can't place it on top of them? I didn't know that. That's new information. Because you can place it on the front of them, but you can't place it on the top. So maybe this idea is not that great. Anyway. Could you place it on top of, like... I don't know what you could place it on, then. Yeah, what, you can place them that way. I thought you'd be able to place it on the top of them. Apparently not. Who knew? Never mind then. This whole idea was a futile attempt. Can you put them on signs? Maybe? We'll just fill this in. We'll test the sign in the overworld. There's probably a few options, to be honest with you. Oop, where's my pickaxe? What about on fences? Yeah, see, fences were the ones I was thinking. String? Possibly? We'll see. We'll test a couple of things. But yeah, fences was my first thought. Thank you for the hydrate there as well, by the way. It's very much appreciated. Alright. Now we got the annoying task of putting these together because none of them are numbered or anything yet. What's that one? Doesn't look like it connects to any of these, does it? Don't forget to stretch as well. Fair enough. There we go. I was like, why am I being told to hydrate? I just did it. Right, so that one obviously doesn't connect up to any of them. That one doesn't connect to there. So that goes there. Uh-oh. What? This feels like it... I don't know where this is meant to go. Oh, it does... No, it doesn't go there, does it? I think these are wrong. I think they're wrong anyway. Like that. Yeah, that doesn't match up, so that's wrong. That doesn't match there. So that does match there. Yeah, that's right. That's probably there. That one is... That one? That one goes there. There we go. Fixed it. It's fine. We didn't break it at all. Also. Change that back. Got my regular beard and my face. Just got Norton VPN. Yep. Free for a year for a magazine subscribe. Not sure how good it is, but free software is always worth a test. Yeah, worth a test. VPN's not a bad thing to have. Can't say I know about theirs myself. Why not give it a test if it's free? Right, fences. Also, let's switch that round. Let's get on my nerves. So that. So there. So let's try fences first, because I think they will be the easiest option if it does work. And I think they might do. Hopefully. We'll see. Watch them not work either. No! They don't work. So, other options... they don't work. What about... those? Probably not. They do. Iron bars work. So the reason I was thinking iron bars might work instead of fences, because fences technically aren't the same height as a normal block, they're a little bit taller, which is why mobs can't get over them, whereas an iron bar is the same height. There you go. That also makes a nice little table. So if you ever want to make a table, put an item frame on top of an iron bar and then put some food in it. So there you go, that's an option. We can get loads of iron really easily. Could make for a really interesting way of getting through something, because I'm pretty sure, can you fly through gaps in iron bars? I think you can. Not game related at all, but funny true story. I don't know if you have them in the UK, but here in the US we have these radar speed signs that tell you how fast you're going. Yeah, we do have those. Saw one yesterday and it was supposed to say your speed XX slow down. The R in the first word was an S and the second word burnt out. Wow. But yeah, we do have those. Yeah, there you go, you can. So what you could do, that could be an interesting way to hide an entrance to something. If you get a map that you've got that looks like grass, for example, like you actually make a map that has the textures, the blocks to look the same color as this, you could have iron bars like that and you could get through them into like a secret base. Which could be fun. It's still a lot of effort to make maps that look like grass textures and stuff, though. It'll take a little while. But they're definitely a thing. What was I looking for? There you go. Go. Yeah, we don't have enough room for him. I tell you what, let's just make another double chest for it. It's fine. Whoops. Wasn't meant to go up there. Come back. I've still not decorated the ceiling in this room, actually. It's because what I wanted to do was expand it to change the storage up. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna build another storage somewhere else. Because this is kind of like the OG, isn't it? It's got to stay like this, I think. Also, for those that don't know, that was my first death in this world. But yes, we're getting on a little bit. It's like 11:30 nearly. I feel I need to be sensible and say, let's see on the screen. Find someone to raid. And if you stick around a minute or so before we go to the raid, you'll all get some bonus TNT as well. Right, who we got live? Ooh, DB's live. Let's go over there. And I will catch you all next time, which will be Sunday at 4 PM UK time. If you want to keep an eye out, you can find out on Discord and stuff like that. It's all over there. Or there's actually a schedule down below, I think, now on the About section here as well. So I will catch you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and let's head over to Mr. DB. Is it going to let me start the raid? It is. There we go. Catch you later, everyone. Bye-bye.